Hello, my friend. Would you love to create a breakthrough in your results? Would you love to unlock exponential growth for your business? My name is John Mark Shaw. Today I want to talk to you about a powerful framework for creating results called the 4 Disciplines of Execution. This was created by Seam Covey, and special thanks to my mentors John Boggs and Mary Morrissey for teaching it to me. And the first discipline is this: focus on the wildly important. Focus on 1 or at the most 2 wildly important goals. Have 1 or 2 at the most definite major purposes, as Napoleon Hill would call it. It's very important that we not get lost in what Seam Covey calls the whirlwind. We all have lots of distractions, lots of challenges, especially now during the pandemic. And one of the most important things that we can do is focus. Focus our attention like a laser beam is focused light, and it can cut through steel. But if we're distracted by all the different things going on in our lives and we focus on several different goals at the same time, what happens, as studies show, that we don't accomplish anything because we only partially do lots of different things. So the power of focusing on 1 wildly important goal is the first discipline of execution. The second discipline is to create and act on what are called action measures or lead measures. This is very different than what they call lag measures, right? Lag measures are your sales that you measure at the end of the month or the quarter or the week or the year or whatever that may be. Action measures or lead measures are all of the steps, all of the actions that you do to create the results that you would love. So if you're in a sales organization, perhaps it's phone calls, perhaps it's social media posts, perhaps it's emails, perhaps it's meetings with prospects, any of those things that you might be doing, meetings with your team. These are all the action measures that you do that lead to the results that you would love. And so the second discipline is to create and execute on your lead measures or your action measures. The third discipline of execution is to create a compelling scoreboard. Make a nice scoreboard if it's for yourself, if you're a solopreneur, or perhaps if it's for your team, so that you are tracking all of these action measures as well as tracking what they call your lag measures or your sales or your results. Most companies, most leaders know to track the lag measures. The powerful change, the powerful difference in this way of doing things, in this process of creating results, is that we're really paying high attention to the action measures. How many phone calls per day or per week? How many emails per day or per week? How many ads are you placing? How many meetings with prospects are you having per day? All of these things are things that you are tracking. And then at the end of the week, the fourth discipline is to create a cadence of accountability, a cadence of responsibility, that you meet with yourself if you're a solopreneur, or you meet with your team if you have a team, and then you track and measure your results. We don't beat ourselves up, we don't beat our team up, we just measure. We identify where we might have fallen short. We recalibrate our process. Perhaps 50 calls per day is not reasonable. Perhaps only 30 calls is the right number. And then we create a new compelling scoreboard for that next week. And then every day we are motivating our team through meetings. We are motivating ourselves with meeting with ourselves. And then at the end of the week, again, we've got this cadence of accountability. I really want to talk to you for a second about the power of cadence. Cadence is the way that we accomplish all great transformation and change. It's repetition and impact over time. One of the things during the Great Wars that they had to do was that when an army was marching across a bridge, the army had to break cadence or fall out of step, because if they marched across the bridge in cadence, the bridge would fall apart. It would destroy the bridge. That's the power of cadence. So I want to encourage you to try this process. The 4 disciplines of execution. Number 1, focus on the wildly important. Number 2, create and act on action measures or lead measures. Number 3, create a compelling scoreboard. And number 4, create a cadence of accountability where you measure over time. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to learn more, please join my upcoming webinar, Business Breakthrough: 7 Keys to Unlocking Exponential Business Growth. And please like and share this video, and if you'd like to share it with people who might be interested just like you. Have a great day.